much for joining me for a 60-minute 26 and 2 yoga class. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body before we hop into the 2 breathing exercises and 26 postures. If at any point during class something does not feel right for you, remember that you can modify, you can do something else, or you can skip a posture entirely. This class can be challenging at times, but you're always honoring your body, never going to a point of pain, a point that could cause harm for you or someone else. For the sun salutes, come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in periphery. Take a moment with your arms down by your side, standing nice and tall. Happy Sunday. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll begin with 3 rounds of Syria Namaskar, a sun salute. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you were saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale, lengthen into a halfway lift, hips over heels, back flat. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. On your next exhale, hug your elbows in and imagine you're pulling yourself down to the floor. Inhale, come up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. Can bend one knee, straighten the other, and then try to press heels to floor, hips to ceiling, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you, come down onto your knees, take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips down as you stretch your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands to floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, bend your knees, fold, relax your head. Inhale, arms with your ears, hands together, root to rise, lift up. Exhale, hands down at heart center. 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, hips over heels. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your high plank or tabletop. Let's hold our plank for a moment. If that lowering down motion does not work for you, skip it entirely. Go straight from your plank or tabletop directly into your child's pose or down dog. Otherwise, take a vinyasa, pull yourself down, lower down, and then inhale, come up into your back bend. If you're doing up dog, make sure thighs off the floor. Exhale, lift your hips up for down dog or sink your hips down for child's pose. Now, if you're doing down dog, spread your fingers wide, root down through all 28 knuckles, especially the space between your index finger and thumb. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, arms with your ears, hands together, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down at heart center. Last one, inhale, lift your arms, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank or tabletop. Option to go from here to your cobra, to your words are hard. Down dog or child's pose. Happy Sunday. Otherwise, take a vinyasa, lower yourself down. Inhale, come up into your up dog or cobra. Exhale, your down dog or child's pose. So hips up, heels down. Spread your fingers wide. Externally rotate your shoulders, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift up. Exhale, hands down. Wonderful. So that's our little warm up. We will now hop into our beloved 26 and 2 yoga sequence, starting with pranayama, deep breathing. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Come to the middle of your mat, feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, and glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. HA, sound head back. Arms forward, elbows touch. Good. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down, look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Arms forward, elbows touch, pointing forward. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose, down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. As you exhale,
Open your mouth wide like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels. Thighs tight, glutes tight, abdomen in. Exhale, head up, weight stays in your heels, hips a little forward, hip muscles contracting, stomach in, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath in the first set. Make your spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller, suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Good, change, arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt. Grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. HA, sound, head back. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. So this breathing exercise is good for expanding the lung capacity. It's good for working through neck and shoulder tightness. Exhale, head up. Just your head drops back, no backward bending. Keep shoulders over hips, hips over heels, weight in the heels. Inhale, head down. So by focusing on our breath, we're starting to create a mind-body connection. Keep the weight in your heels. Exhale, head up. Use your knuckles to push your head back. Squeeze your palms together, wrists together, forearms, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Now use your chin to push your knuckles down. Palms face the floor, forearms frame the face. Exhale, head up. Use your eyes to trace an arc along the ceiling. Look way, way, way back. Arms forward, elbows touch away from your body. Inhale, head down. Make this the deepest breath so far. Breathe into the top of the lungs, middle of the lungs, bottom of the lungs, full lungs. Exhale, head up. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out like any other part of the body. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time. Let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now. Elbows touch. Good, change, arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. We'll continue Ardha Chandrasana with Padasana, half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together, interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, nice tight grip, stretch up and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, push your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears, abdomen in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows and knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward, get your two hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you press your hips to the right. Come down in a straight line without bending elbows, without bending knees, and without holding your breath. Make sure you're breathing in and out through your nose. Lift your chin, lift your chest. It's a very proud posture, and you have a lot to be proud of for practicing yoga today. Press your hips to the right, stretch your upper body to the left, continue to breathe. Push your right hip a little forward, two hips in line, left rib cage a little forward, two shoulders in line, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the day. This is the only posture I can't show and tell at the same time. Take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. Maybe give your head a gentle shake. Look for the floor behind you. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your palms together, lift up, and then bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending from coccyx to the neck. lower back, middle back, upper back, bend your total spine, backward bending, keep the weight in your heels, inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward and bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Good, change, inhale to come up, stretch up, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, go down, arms with ears, hands to floor, drop your head, go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Ookatasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. So this smiling happy face is kind of poetic. Pull on your heels, roll your weight forward, lift your hips up, stretch your spine down. Good, change, come up, biceps with ears, knees can bend. Very nice, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, inhale, arms overhead, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs. Hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly drop to the right as you press your hips to the left. Come down without bending elbows, without bending knees. It's always more about form than it is about depth. So if you're coming down all the way, but you're collapsing, it won't feel very good tomorrow, right? Lift your chin, lift your chest. If you can keep the weight in your heels and the arms of the ears, then you go a little deeper at the end. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly drop to the left as you press your hips to the right. Keep the weight in your heels, thighs tight, glutes tight, abdominal wall engaged. Hips a little forward, head and arms back, biceps with ears. Push your right hip forward, hip bones face the front of your mat. Bring your left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, second heart opener. Deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open. Drop your head back, squeeze your butt, lift your chest and bring your arms back. Notice if the elbows or wrists start to bend, squeeze your palms together. Actively push your hands back, keep the weight in your heels. Actively push your hips forward, arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Good, change, inhale to come up, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees, go down. Hands to floor, drop your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Second set, hands to feet, here we go, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath, step on all 10 fingers, pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. Pull on your heels, roll forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back, stretch your spine. Good, change, come up, biceps with ears, knees can bend, very nice. Arms down, and you stand a little taller. Awkward Ookatasana, step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, hip width distance, insides of your feet perfectly parallel like 11s. Arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels, sit down halfway only, stomach in, start to lift up, lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there, push your hips a little forward, and now lift your heels up, starting to play with balance. Stretch up first, bend your knees, sit down. Notice if your knees are coming in or out, keep 6 inches between toes, heels, knees, and hands, sit down, and change. Inhale to come up, last part, still breathing, squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. You can stop whenever you want, or keep sitting down until there's a 1/2 inch gap between your hips and your heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, change, slowly come up, knees together, good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Second set, step your right foot to the right, about hip width distance, insides of your feet, parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, triceps tight, abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. So in the first part, you can stick your butt out and fold forward, keep the weight in your heels, see if you can pick your toes off the floor for a second. Abdomen in, shoulders down, chin up, start to lean back, lift your chin up, chest up, change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there, push your hips a little forward, spread your toes wide, come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Imagine somebody has you by the ponytail, stretch up first, and then bend your knees and sit down. So even as you're sitting down, you're stretching up. Heels a little higher, knees a little higher. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Inhale to come up. Last part. Squeeze your knees together. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down to a count of 10 in your head. Try to make it smooth. Keep breathing. Stop when there's still a little bit of a gap between your hips and your heels. Thighs parallel to the floor. Arms parallel to the thighs. Spine perfectly straight from the side. Looks like you're holding a box. Change. Slowly come up. Take your time. Good. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose. Garasana, we're going to do the right side first. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swing your right arm under left arm. Right elbow under left elbow. Cross first at the elbows. Again, if you can, at the wrists. Palms together, thumbs towards your nose, pinkies towards the front of your mat. You can also interlace fingers, grab a thumb, or grab your shoulders and give yourself a big bear hug. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down. Try to keep your hips low and bring your right leg over your left leg. Right leg over left leg, cross twist, and eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes. Sit back and down, lean your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, left side. Bring your left arm, zoom, under right arm, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. Pull elbows down, sit back and down, just like chair pose. Try to keep your hips low and bring your left leg over your right leg. Left over right, cross twist, and eventually wrap your left foot. Doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. Bring your knees a little to the left, upper body to the right, thumbs close to your face. Sit a little bit lower, breathe a little slower, arch your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, second set. Bring your right arm under your left arm. Try to get fingertips in line and wrists straight. That's a lifetime of work. Pull your elbows down, sit back and down, keep your hips low, and bring right leg over left leg, hamstring over quadricep. Eventually wrap your right foot, maybe eliminate the gap between your right ankle and left calf muscle. Push your left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward, sit back and down, lean your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head. Last one, here we go. Bring your left arm, zoom, under right arm, pull elbows down, one day fingers below the nose. Sit back and down, try to keep your hips low, and bring your left leg over your right leg. Relax your jaw, take a slow inhale. As you exhale, sit down a little bit lower. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, sit down. Lean your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms overhead, arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends, lovely to be here with all of you. Okay, let us continue. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana, Janu Sharasana. My mat is like really wrinkly today and I don't know why. Okay, shift your right to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. You can point your toes, flex your toes, keep all 5 toes flexed back to your face. Option to stay here, or as you're ready, round down and eventually pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip from start to finish. Standing leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken. You have no knee. If you've been coming for a while, all of you have, you know your left leg is locked. You've got a grip on your foot. Inhale, breathing, lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor. No higher, no lower, standing leg locked. If both legs locked, puff up your chest and bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change. Slowly reverse out. Shift your weight to your right leg. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot without grabbing the floor with your toes. Lift your left leg up. You can point your toes. Flex your toes, keep your toes flexed back, abdomen in, option to stay here, or slowly over time, maybe you round forward 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, eventually pick up your foot, all 10 fingers, even your thumbs under the ball of your foot. Lock your right leg, flex your toes back, and when you're ready, lift your left leg up. If your standing leg is bending a lot, Think about lifting your hips up so that your knee is over your ankle rather than your big toe. You could almost pick your heel off the floor. If both legs lock, puff up your chest and bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calves. So notice if elbows are going out, bring the elbows in, come down more. One day, elbows go below the calf muscles, drop your shoulders, flex your toes. Change, slowly reverse. Out, you can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend, or an even, second set, shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, stomach in, round down. Pick up your right foot, concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Hold wherever you are for 5, 3, 1. Take your time as you reverse out, one day step by step. Good. Last one, shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, breathe, round down, pick up your foot, all 10 fingers interlocked. When you're ready, here we go. Lift your left leg up. It's a real kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Maybe put your forehead on your knee. Hold and breathe wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, lock your legs, 2, and 1. Take your time as you come out, just the way you went in. Good for you. Standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana, Dhanurasana, feet together. Bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone. Bring your left arm up, right hip forward and down, knees together, hips in line. Lock your left leg, point your right toes. Take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. So this is a balancing posture. It's also a back bend. At first, just find a place where you can bend your spine, lift your chin and chest, and breathe through your nose. When you're ready, come down parallel to the floor. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. From the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up, 2 shoulders in line. Body down more, leg up more, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly with control, kick yourself up. Let's do the other side. Bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Bring your right arm up, left hip forward, knees together. Sometimes even this setup is enough. You can stay right here, or when you're ready, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand as you charge your body forward. Kicking and stretching equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Kick really hard. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up. So 2 heels in line, kick back and up, 2 shoulders in line. Get the back bend. Keep your chin and chest lifted. Jaw relaxed. Body down more, leg up more. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick yourself up. Very nice, let's do the other side. Bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot, left arm up, right hip forward, lift your left kneecap, point your right toes, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. Feel the back bend, feel the shoulders opening, feel the standing legs super stable, holding you in. Body down to parallel, big toe to the ceiling. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Kick up, kick back, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly. Kick yourself up. Last one, bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot, right arm up, left hip forward, try to start with your hips in line. Lift your right kneecap, point your left toes, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. All 5 fingers together, thumb with your index finger, palm of your right hand faces the floor. Get your right arm exactly parallel to the floor. Slowly bring body down to parallel. Big toe to the ceiling. Keep your chin and chest lifted. Right shoulder forward. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Change. Slowly kick yourself up. Good for you. Come to the back of your mat and towel. Tula Dandasana balancing stick. This next posture is only 10 seconds. Feet together. Inhale, arms overhead. Palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back. Step your right foot forward. Shift your weight to your right foot. Stretch up and then tilt like a slow moving seesaw. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor from the side. Body makes a T like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, lean back. I'll show you from the side. Step your left foot forward, stretch up, point your right toes, and when you're ready, come down. So no broken umbrellas, right? Keep your biceps with your ears, wrists straight, palms together, abdomen in, chest down, chin forward, heel up, stretch. Good, change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down, take a breath. Second side, arms overhead, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back. Step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot, stretch up and tilt. So a little bit goes a long way. Sometimes even just the setup of the posture is enough. Slowly over time, you'll come down, never force the body, chest down, leg up, biceps with ears, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back. Last one, step your left foot forward, stretch up, point your right toes, and tilt. Think like a tug of war. So you're charging forward, stretching back, maybe right hip down a little bit, right big toe up to the ceiling, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that. You can come to the top of your mat and face the long side of your mat for the next three postures. I will continue to face you, standing, separate leg stretching, Dandayamana, Ookatasana, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step. 4 feet minimum, arms down parallel to the floor. You can turn your toes in a little bit. Lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. This is a great stretch. If you can, grab your feet. Eventually grab your heels from behind. You can also start by grabbing the outsides of your feet or your pinky toes, or with your hands on the floor in front of you. Everybody roll forward. Find your edge. Lift your hips up. Push your knees back. Keep pulling. Keep stretching. Try to touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good. Change. Slowly come up. Take your time. We're going to flow to triangle trikonasana. Turn your right foot out. And most folks want to take a bigger step here. Wider step. Inhale. Bend your right leg and lunge. Sit as low as you can. Keep sitting down. You can take a bigger step if it helps you to sit down more. Lean back and move your arms at the same time. So sometimes when we're tight and we can't get the thigh parallel to the floor, maybe it's just the wrist or forearm in front of the knee. As you're able to sit down more, then it's the elbow in front of the knee. Hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. You're never touching the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Breathe in and out through your nose, stomach in. Push your left hip forward and down. Push your right knee back with the help of your elbow. Turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out. Make sure your heels are in line. Inhale, bend your left leg, lunge. Notice if your knee is going to the right of your ankle, or maybe if your knee is going way beyond your ankle, you want to take a bigger step so that your shin is perpendicular to the floor. Sit as low as you can, lean back and move your arms at the same time. Left elbow in front of the knee, right arm up to the ceiling, look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, make sure you're breathing. Push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back with the help of your elbow, and then lift your left side body off of your left thigh, abdomen in the whole time. Turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture at the end of class. Make sure right leg is locked, whole right foot, even the pinky toe flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, bring your arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, pivot on your heels to one side of the room, standing, separate leg, head to knee, Dandayamana, Vikaptapada, Janu Sharasana. Turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, inhale, stretch up, lengthen. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and slowly go down. Try to go down slowly with control, feeling each part of your back moving. Chin to chest, abdomen in. Eventually you will touch your forehead and knee together. To get your knee and head closer together, you can always take a bigger step. You can bend your front leg and round your spine more. So one day forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing your body. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Both legs locked, head up, last. Good. Pivot on your heels to the other side of the room. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and slowly with control go down. Make sure your right leg is locked the whole time. Once your hands touch the floor, you can bend your front leg, you can take a bigger step, you can press your right hip forward, try to get your knee and head together. If rounding your back this much does not feel good to your spine, flatten out the back a little bit. We're never forcing. Eventually knee and head touch, squeezing, compressing the front of the body, rounding, stretching the back of the body. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Arms with ears, head up, last. Good, pivot on your heels, step your right foot back, arms down, take a breath. Second set stretching, I'll show you from the side. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step. You can point your toes forward or point your toes in. Lift your chest, lock your legs, go down. Try to keep your wrists in line with your shoulders, back flat, legs locked. Grab your heels from behind. Pull and stretch, first the legs stretching, then the hips stretching, lower spine, whole body stretching, 360-degree angle stretching, coccyx to toes, coccyx to forehead, touch your forehead to the floor in between your feet. If your forehead's not touching the floor, take a little bit of a bigger step, roll forward, find your edge, keep pulling, keep stretching, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up, take your time, wrists in line with shoulders, stretch the arms apart. Second set triangle, turn your right foot out, take a bigger step, make sure your heels are in line. Inhale, bend your right leg, lunge, sit as low as you can, lean back and move your arms. So we want to feel this nice line of connectivity from the ankle all the way to the crown of your head. You're not standing all the way up, but you're also not collapsing all the way down, right? As you're ready, you're going to drop your left thigh down, push your right knee back, look up, stretch up, keep breathing, keep stretching, keep opening, turn, twist, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, other side. Inhale, bend your left leg, sit down. Be humble, move your arms, left elbow in front of the knee, right arm up to the ceiling, look up towards the ceiling, make sure thumb with your index finger, reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, feel a huge stretch across your chest, sit down more, chest up more, turn, twist, lift your right kneecap, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, pivot on your heels, turn your back toes in, press your left hip forward, right hip back, palms together, stretch up and go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You cannot see your front foot. All the way down, feeling each part of the spine move, chin to chest, bend your front leg if you need to. I do touch your knee and hip together. So depending on our body proportions, different postures feel different, right? So if you, like me, have a long torso and short legs, touching your head and knee together is a lot harder than like touching your head to the floor, right? Lots of spine to round here. If you have a short torso and long legs, you might find it a little bit easier to get your forehead and knee together, but a little bit harder in Paschimottanasana stretching. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, biceps with ears, head up last. Good, pivot on your heels. I'm gonna show you from the front. Make sure your heels are in a line, but they're not crisscross. That'll make it hard to balance. Nobody wants that. Turn your back toes in, it's already hard enough. Push your right hip forward, stretch up and go down. Arms are an extension of the spine, so chin to chest, biceps with ears, abdomen in.
Bend your front leg if you need to. Notice if one hip is way higher than the other. For most people, we're going to rotate the right hip a little forward and down. Try to get your 2 hips in line, 2 shoulders in line, so both sides of your back round equally the same. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, slowly come up, no rush.
Right hip forward, full stop at the top. Good, pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the middle of your mat and towel, tree and then toe. Lock your left leg and lift your right leg up. Hold on to your foot from underneath the foot with one or both hands. Touch your heel to your costume, your groin, sole of right foot flat to ceiling. Slowly, gently let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. Never force your body. Right hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance, left hand. Option to stay here or flow to another fun posture called toe stand. Without bending your standing legs, start to fold forward. At first, dangling forward, one day hands to floor. Walk your hands forward, lean forward like you're gonna do a handstand, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down. Lock your hands back to either sides of your hips. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're having a little bit of fun. Point your right toes, press your right hip forward, right knee down, left hand, right hand, elbows down, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready, you can come up on 2 feet or put your hands on the floor, push your hands into the floor to lift your hips up, straightening your standing leg, and then push your hips forward to reverse out just the way you came in. Good for you. Change, right leg down, lock your right leg, lift your left leg up. And this side might feel a little or a lot different. Does for me, that's okay. Let your left knee drop down, never forcing the knees. Left hand up, and if you can balance, right hand. Option to stay here, work on opening the hips, lengthening the spine, or flow to toe stand. Lean forward, hands to floor. Keep leaning forward like Sheryl Sandberg. Lean in, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down. Whether you're in tree or toe, think about temporarily eliminating any curvature in your spine. Whether you're in tree or toe, left hip forward, point your left toes, left knee down. 2 hips and knees in line. Left hand, right hand, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up, press your heel down, and then press your hips forward to come out. Very nice. Change, left leg down. Honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, and adjust our camera angle. We're on the floor for the rest of class. Yay. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Bring your heels together. Let your toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Inhale, feel your chest rise. Exhale, let your shoulders fall. Notice where you might be holding on to tension in your body. Just let it go. Just letting go a little bit, easing up a little bit. We're on the floor for the rest of class, just breathing here. This yoga is such a tremendous gift that you give yourself, right? Nobody can take this, this work away from you, right? It's the work of self-care. I really believe self-care is community care. So just by taking some time for yourself every day, right? We're a little bit more loving towards ourselves, maybe a little bit more loving towards others as well. What a wonderful gift you've given yourself, and really a wonderful gift that you've given other people as well around you. I find I am much nicer after I've practiced yoga. Ookatasana, wind removing pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body. Pull down extra hard, maximum pressure in your lower abdomen. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, nice tight grip. Pull your knee out to the left, down towards your shoulder. Try to keep your right shoulder on the floor, right sit bone on the floor, right calf muscle on the floor. Change, left leg down. Both legs lift up, grab your elbows, each other. Give yourself a big hug for coming to class. Good for you. Squeeze your knees together and down. Keep your head on the floor. Look down the center line of your body. Hold still. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down and eyes open. Take a breath. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your fingers, maybe switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out and down, push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. You can pull down harder, maximum pressure in the lower abdomen. Change, right leg down, left leg up. So this posture is good for grip strength. It's a nice hip opener and it's good for your digestion as well. Notice if you're rolling way to one side, try to get your back flat. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows, each other, give yourself another hug, maybe other elbow on top. If you remember, I never remember, keep your heels in line side by side, tuck your chin in a little bit, puff your chest up a little bit, belly button heavy like lead, press your shins into your forearms, so the hips, the middle back, the shoulders, even the neck flat on the floor one day. Change, arms down and eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit-up. If you have any concerns about your back, skip the sit-up, roll off to the side. Fetus on your stomach. Any back pain today, roll off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Wonderful, turn, lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor just below your shoulders so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail. Lock your legs, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Use 100% back strength, very nice. Come up halfway only, belly button down, chest up. Keep your elbows bent at a 90-degree angle, hug your arms in, roll your shoulders back and down, elbows to hips, big toes to the back wall, lock your legs, push your feet down, hips down, hands down, look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe out. Good, change, slowly lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, chin forward, hands flat on the floor below the shoulders, feet together, lock your legs, look up and lift. So see if you can lift your knees off the floor. If you think about lifting the thighs up, but keeping the feet and hips down, then you really start to feel the legs working and by extension, the back working. Press your hands down a little bit, keep your fingers together, jaw relaxed, shoulders back and down, chin up, chest up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your left, right here on your mat, arms down, heels out. As you inhale, feel the backs of your ribs expand. As you exhale, feel your chest soften towards the floor. Locust, Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you. One day, pinky fingers touch. Spread your fingers wide. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90, see the foot come directly over the top of your head. Stretch your big toe to the back wall. Can you lengthen your leg just a little more? Change, right leg down. Relax right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Press your shoulders down, spread your fingers wide. Make sure you're pressing down through your knuckles and palms, not just your wrists. Change, left leg down, third part, tuck your chin and mouth down, bring your arms a little closer underneath you, spread your fingers wide, mouth down, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up, you can do it, struggle a little harder, don't give up, mouth down, shoulders down, press down through your knuckles, your fingertips, shoulders down, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, lift your thighs up. Good, change, slowly lower down, bring your arms out and look to the right. The woman who lives below me chain smokes, and sometimes I can smell the smoke coming up through my floor, which is really gross. But then I also think about for the last year, she's heard somebody screaming into the floor, struggle a little harder, don't give up, squeeze your butt, lock your legs. So I think, you know, it all comes out in a wash, right? Second set, locust, chin forward, arms straight position, rotate your arms, palms face the floor, bring your arms underneath you as best you can, lock your right leg, point your right toes and lift your right leg up. Especially this year, I'm really practicing not just giving myself grace, but giving people around me grace as well, especially when they're a little grumpy. Change, right leg down, relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes and lift your left leg up. And especially if I encounter a neighbor who's grumpy, I just kind of think to myself, they probably didn't get to practice yoga today, right? Shoulders down, lock your leg, change, left leg down, grand finale, tuck your chin and mouth down, bring your arms a little closer, Spread your fingers wide, mouth down, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up. Knees, feet together, shoulders down, triceps tight, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, lift your thighs up. Good, change, lower down, bring your arms out. Look to the left, right ear on your mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Full locust, furnish Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings, feet together, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, point your toes, look up and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor. So nice, like a 747 taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body nose to follow. Knees, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the right, take a breath. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, look up and lift. This posture is so good for strengthening your back muscles. We're lifting the whole body off the floor against gravity, right? It's like strengthening your back muscles using your own body weight. Pretty cool. Keep your neck in line with the rest of your spine, fingers together, knees, feet together, lock your legs, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, maybe whole right ear on your mat, maybe chin and shoulder touch, maybe not. Dhanurasana, floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside or grab one foot, opposite arm out in front. Second set, you switch it up. Squeeze your buns, point your toes, look up towards the ceiling and start to kick into your hands. Very nice, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. Roll forward, freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through your nose. Bring your knees in. Feet out, wrists straight, look up to the ceiling. Keep your neck in line with the rest of your spine. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to the right, take a big breath. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet or the opposite foot from the outside. Point your toes, squeeze your tush. Look up to the ceiling and kick into your hands. Try to get your thighs off the floor. Bring your knees in, feet out, wrist straight, squeeze your butt. Look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your left and let that one go. Look forward, hands to the floor, press yourself up, come to the top of your mat, fix firm. Supta Vidrasana, I'm going to show you from the side. Start in tabletop position, open your knees, open your feet, point your toes to the back wall. As you're ready, you can walk your hands back and eventually sink your hips down. You're welcome to keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time until one day you can sit down between your heels. If you can sit between your feet and you're not in any pain, put your hands on your feet. Right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Wherever you are is perfect. You want a gentle stretch, never a point of pain. Change, place your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So especially these days, I find sometimes like if I'm interacting with my neighbors or someone on the street, we're all a bit short, right? Like we're all a little short with each other right now. And I just have to remind myself when I'm short with someone or when they're short with me, that's not really who they are, right? I know that's not who I am. That's just it's kind of a stressful time. Again, yoga helps, but I also, in yoga and outside of yoga, I'm trying to practice just giving myself grace and by extension, giving others grace. If I can't give myself grace in a yoga class, how the heck am I going to give my neighbor grace out on the street, right? So it's important we're just practicing that self-care here, and then we can extend that, especially when we encounter someone who's a little grumpy, maybe didn't get to practice yoga today. You're welcome to skip the sit-up or legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Come to the top of your mat, second set, fixed firm, open your knees, open your feet. You can stay in tabletop position the whole time, or as you're ready, slowly walk your hands back. Again, you can keep your hands in front of you, beside you or behind you the whole time. One day sit between your heels. If this posture is easy for you, maybe try keeping your knees together. Put your palms on your soles, right elbow, left elbow, drop your head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head. And if that's easy, try lifting your chest up more so you get a deeper backward bend. Chest up, chin in, neck long, change. Put your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last, very nice. Turn around, Savasana. Remember that the sit-ups, like everything else we do, are optional. So if the sit-ups ever start to bother your back, you're always welcome to roll off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Great, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana. I'm gonna show you again from the side. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms overhead sideways, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up and go down. Take your time, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, change, slowly come up, arms with ears, very nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Try to hop quickly into Savasana if you're physically able so that your body gets just a moment to realign and stretch out, everything lengthening. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful, come to the back of your mat. Second set, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms overhead, palms together. Cross your thumbs, maybe other thumb on top, stretch up and go down. You're always welcome to put one or both hands on the floor to help you in. Otherwise, see if you can touch forehead to floor first, and then little fingers to floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Good, change, come up, arms with ears, very nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Okay, here we go, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful, come to the top of your mat. Again, I'm going to show you from the side, Camel Sharasana, or deep back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. It's kind of just a question, right? Like, can I look up to the ceiling? Can you lift your nose? Can you lift your chest, your chin? Will your head go back all the way? Option to stay here or keep your hands on your back, go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to keep your hands on your back, or when you're ready, right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Press your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back, look for your toes behind you. You're making the shape of a camel's hump. Good, change, put your hands on your back, press yourself up, very nice, head up last, okay. Turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Take a breath. When possible, try to hop efficiently into Savasana. I think sometimes the word efficient, like I sometimes think about it, especially in America, from like a puritanical standpoint, right? Like our Puritan ancestors, or like a, I don't know, like a capitalist, like be efficient, maximum production. That's not what I mean when I say hop quickly and efficiently into Savasana. What I'm saying is like Savasana is too important to skip because you were busy like fixing your shorts, right? It's too important. What we're doing here is too important to miss it by like doing all these extra little things that aren't necessary. So when I talk about efficiently going in and out of postures, it's not like for the sake of production. It's just because the posture and the Savasana are so important that you want to minimize those moments in between, as long as you're being safe, right? You're not like throwing yourself into Savasana, but you're quickly, efficiently going in so you can take a moment to recover and do second set. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the top of your mat.
Second set, if this posture bothers your knees, you're welcome to roll up your mats. There's a little extra padding on your knees. Open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back and just go slow. Press your hips forward, keep your eyes open. One day head goes back. Eventually or in the future, go back halfway. One day grab your heels. If you can't grab your heels, keep your hands on your back. It's safer for your spine. Press your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back and breathe. Nice Sunday afternoon heart opener. Good, change, put your hands on your back, press yourself up. Good, head up last, very nice. Turn it around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Breathing in. And just let it all go through the exhale breath. Let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful. Come to the middle of your mat. Rabbit Sasana. We're going to flip it and reverse it with our deepest forward curl. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Make L's with your hands like little bunny ears. Grab your heels from the outside, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Chin to chest. Forehead to knees, tuck the head to floor, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one. That head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, suck your stomach in, round your spine. Good, change, hips down, slowly uncurl. Head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana. Take a moment here, just holding still. If you've ever seen the Disney movie Cool Runnings about the Jamaican bobsled team, I always think about hopping into Savasana like I'm hopping into a bobsled to go down the track, right? You want to do it quickly. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up. It's second set of rabbit time. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the middle of your mat, second set. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, stretch up tall. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. See if you can feel each part of your back move. Might take you a little longer to get down, that's okay. So each vertebrae articulating. Forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor, pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. Squeeze your heels together. Squeeze your heels together, squeeze your heels together. Sometimes we have to hear things a few times to internalize them. So if nobody's told you yet today, you are loved, you are loved, you are so loved. Change, hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc. Head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, arms down, take a breath. Almost to the end, let's do it. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful, come to the middle of your mat for Jani Sharasana, head to knee, one set, right leg out, left leg in, two legs make an L, as in legs. Inhale your arms over your head, stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, go down, chin to chest, stomach in, bend your front leg if you need to, touch knee and head together. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Good, change, arms up, left leg out, right leg all the way in. Stretch up, turn to your left, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. If it's easy to touch your forehead and knee together with a bent leg, start to straighten your leg. One day lock your leg, bend your elbows down. One day elbows to floor, right elbow down, right shoulder down, right sit bone down. Good, change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. Option to stay here if you're skipping sit-ups, otherwise lay down. Let your spine realign and sit up. Paschimottanasana, stretching, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with your peace sign fingers, middle and index finger, thumb on top, scoot your butt back, right, left, right, left. Rather than rounding your spine like in head to knee, think about stretching your spine like in stretching. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. Eventually legs are straight, stick your butt out a little bit, eventually lock your legs, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold, go down, shoulders back, elbows down, chest forward, neck long, stomach to thighs.
Elbows to floor, one day head and toes touch. Good, change, come on up, stay seated, spine twist. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to your left knee corner, right arm close behind you, left arm up, bend over, grab your left knee with your left hand, hand, heel, and knee touch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand behind you for balance. You can also reach behind you, try to catch your left thigh with your right hand for a half bind. Inhale, stretch up, abdomen in. Exhale, look over, right shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs, bend your right leg on the floor. You can also have your right leg straight. Left arm behind you, right arm up and over. Grab your right knee with your right hand, hand, heel, and knee touch. Look down. If you're sitting on your right foot, slide it out of the way, roll to the left. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over, left shoulder twist. You can keep your hand behind you or reach it behind you for a half bind. Keep spine straight, chest up, rib cage open. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. So we begin 26 and 2 with a breathing exercise, and we end full circle with a breathing exercise. We always start and finish by focusing on our breath, focusing on our lungs. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful. Okay, come to the middle of your mat. Final breathing, Kapalabhati. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. Lock your arms, drop your shoulders, sit up nice and tall. Lick your lips. Swallow a couple times. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. All you have to do is exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, sit up tall, and begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug, high five, pat on the back, turn around. Final Savasana. If you need to leave, I totally understand. If you have time, make time. Final Savasana. Close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. And take a breath. And maybe send that breath to a part of your body that could use a little extra love. Any lingering worries or cares, maybe any tightness in the body. Maybe you're just carrying something that's not yours to carry right now. This is an invitation just to let it go through the exhale breath. Take an inhale, filling up on what fills you up, right? What fills your cup, what feels good, what feels right. And an exhale, just letting go of all that no longer serves you. Maybe it never did. Breathe in, empty out, and all is coming.